Desert Yule. A Christmas Story in Anna Lowe's Twin Moon series. Please note, unlike most of Anna's audiobooks, this story is narrated by a computer-generated voice. It is not intended to replace full-quality audiobooks narrated by a professional, real-life narrator. However, this version does allow fans to listen to an audio version at a hugely discounted rate. The wolves of Twin Moon Ranch have earned a hard-won break after another eventful year in the dark and dangerous shifter world. In this sweet, sentimental, and sexy Christmas story, you'll get to see new characters take center stage and relationships evolve. Has the big bad alpha's mate finally taught him to delegate? Has the wounded warrior learned to let go of the past? And the leading she-wolf of the clan, how is she getting along in her new life with her once forbidden mate? While some couples are busy steaming things up with a whole new meaning of nap time, others are wrapped in promising visions of the future, and even the family Grinch doesn't leave them merry out of Christmas this time around. Yes, there's more than meets the eye under the light of a winter moon. Note, this story covers all the couples of the Twin Moon series through Book 5, Desert Heart. Carly is still a swinging single at the time of this story because it comes before Desert Roots and overlaps with Desert Rose. Chapter 1. Carly tapped her fingers on the armrest and squinted against the first piercing strands of dawn framed by the oval of the plane window. She heaved an inner sigh. If she were in the cockpit, the flight would take half the time. Hell, she could practically drive faster from Sacramento to Phoenix. She grinned a little, imagining herself at the controls. Not only would that make the flight faster, it would be more interesting too. She'd throw in a couple of barrel rolls, and maybe see how quickly she could pull this 737 out of a nosedive. But flying like a granny was definitely not her style. The trip from California would have been a hell of a lot more fun on her bike. Her latest bike, that is, because her last Harley had suffered an unfortunate accident. Not that it had been her fault or anything. She scratched the scar on her forearm. Nope, not her fault at all. A grid pattern of streetlights stretched out below, broken only by dark splotches where untamed hills slumbered amidst the waking city. A stream of red and white lights rushed along the freeways like water in a creek bed, not the torrent it would be at peak times, but a steady flow nevertheless. "Ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays and welcome to Phoenix," the pilot announced. Judging by the voice, it was the cute one who'd chatted her up before takeoff. If her dad weren't meeting her at the airport, she just might have taken the guy up on his offer of lunch in Phoenix's fanciest restaurant, after the flight. Maybe taken him up on the unspoken offer in his eyes, too.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?